Turning now to your weather tonight, Fox 12 Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson joining us with a closer look. All eyes on you, really, this wind, right, and heat on the way.
I think I want to say that the big thing here is that the weather conditions are nothing unusual for early September.
Okay.
It happens. This probably happens once a year, once every other year. The east wind, the low humidity, and the warm temperatures. What is different this time, I think most of us now know, is the power shutoffs. That's a new thing that the power companies are doing since the big 2020 mega fires. I'm going to take a closer look at those because it was 2 years ago on this date when those got going. Look at the smoke, though. That's one thing we're going to add in tomorrow that may add to anxiety, maybe. Look how much smoke is coming down out of Canada. This is 9 a.m. tomorrow and high in the atmosphere, or let's say above 5,000 feet. That's the most we've seen pass over us so far this season. That's at 9 a.m. Then it seems to want to move on by. Might be a little clearer in the afternoon, but then you see another surge moving towards us from big fires in Idaho. We're getting into this easterly flow. So suddenly we're in and out of the heavier smoke, which we haven't really seen this summer. Look at Saturday. Wow, that doesn't tell me it's going to be a blue sky Saturday. I think it's going to be pretty darn hazy. Maybe most important is, will we be breathing some of that smoke? For the first time this season, that may happen here in the lowlands. Look at how the smoke comes down the Cascades on that northeast wind tonight and tomorrow morning. That's 6 a.m., and then you can follow each city along here. And you get to during the daytime, that's quite a bit of smoke coming through. This may be enough. In the past, this has allowed us to even smell smoke. So if you smell smoke tomorrow, they always recommend don't call 911 unless you actually see a fire. All right, because a lot of us may see that and smell that tomorrow. And notice how it's kind of widespread. Portland, Longview, Astoria, Salem, Eugene. And more of that may come overhead. Look at that, Saturday, more coming in from the east. So get ready for 2 very smoky days, along with the warmer temperatures. The good news, I suppose, from the smoke is we've lowered our high temperature forecast. I don't think tomorrow's going to be hot. I think Saturday will be. Here's some live views for you. Crystal clear blue sky. I don't think we're going to see that again until we get to Sunday. The coastline tomorrow, see it's 70 there, Shiloh and Seaside. Tomorrow, I think it'll be 85 or so at Seaside. It's going to be very warm. So a few clouds and cool for the kids tomorrow morning. Pretty quiet. Then in the afternoon, smoky and breezy, about 84 degrees as the kids are getting off the school buses. We've got a big area of high pressure developing to the west. And when that happens, it's edging towards us. We get this northerly flow coming out of Canada. That's a lot of dry air. And dry air, when it descends down the west slopes of mountains like the Cascades, see it? Then it really warms up. That's why it warms up so much. Now notice tomorrow afternoon, it makes it all the way to the beaches. I throw on the temps here. This model thinks somewhere between 85 and 95 along much of the Oregon coast. And the temperatures here may be held down just a bit by the smoke. I think all these numbers are a little high because of the smoke coming in. And then we go into Saturday, it's still there. But look at the change Saturday. The coastline, 74 Lincoln City, 69 at Newport. Here comes the southerly surge of cooler air. And that means we wake up Sunday, it's calm in the 60s. And we may not get out of the 70s or low 80s coming up on Sunday. It's going to be much different on Sunday. And then follows on for next week. So, smoky tomorrow, 81 by noon. The east wind really picks up by the noon hour, east 15 to 20, gust to 35. Again, that's not unheard of at all in September. But just it's just high fire danger until we get some rain. Could we get some rain in the 7-day forecast? It's possible. We're getting hints that maybe something's up for the middle of next week. Notice our high temps, all the way down to the low to mid 70s. So that will feel like fall. I'm not saying fire season will end, but that'll put a damper on things quite a bit.